Do some students feel invisible at school? Why do kids decide that some students don't deserve to be their friends? What can happen to a child who's constantly teased and left out of the group? Are there really students that even the teacher doesn't know their name?
I've never been diving before, and it looks so much fun. Are you renting your equipment or are you bringing your own stuff?
Well, I didn't want to bother hauling everything with me, so I'm gonna rent.
Lucky you, I've got everything but the kitchen sink. Oh geez, it's so heavy.
Who cares about diving anyway? I plan on sitting in the lodge most of the time looking at all the guys. I can't wait.
You mean you're spending all that money to go on this trip and you don't want to dive?
Are you kidding me? I hate anything requires sweating or messing up my hair. Anyway, don't you love the outfit I bought to wear?
It sure doesn't look very comfy.
Don't you understand, Steph? She doesn't care.
Hey, isn't that Cody standing over there on the 3rd Street?
Hey, Cody, what are you doing over here so early?
Alyssa called me this morning and asked me to meet her here at 7:30. I've been standing here for half an hour and she's still not here.
I wonder, what's so important?
Yeah, she seemed fine when I talked to her last night. She was looking forward to the trip.
Well, she sounded kind of upset, so I told her I'd meet her here and walk her to school.
I guess there must be something serious. Alyssa isn't a drama queen.
I don't know, but if we don't get going, we're going to miss the tour bus. Besides, I'm tired of carrying all this stuff. So come on, let's meet her there.
I guess you're right. Maybe she went by before I got here.
Hey, Cody, wait up!
It's about time!
Listen, I'm sorry, but I had to cut through some yards and to take the long way.
Why you do that?
Because someone is following me to school every day. That's why I called you, Cody. I don't know who it is.
Did you tell your parents?
Are you kidding? They are so protective. If I tell them that I think someone is following me, they'll never let me go out alone again. It's probably just your imagination. You know how dark mornings are. When the wind howls and the branches creak, it sounds like someone behind you. I'm positive. When I stop and turn around, the person dashes into the trees or behind cars. I think it might be the same person who keeps leaving flowers and nuts at my door.
I'm getting a little ticked.
It's probably just some guy who has a crush on you.
Yeah, you're not the easiest person to talk to either.
Hey, everyone is already starting to load their stuff on the bus. Let's hustle.
Let's try to figure this out when we get into the bus.
I haven't gotten up this air in a long time. As soon as I get on the bus, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, right, as if it will be quite enough to sleep.
Man, Dwayne can't sleep through anything. Have you been over to his house with all those brothers and sisters around? He sleeps through all that noise.
Hey, Caitlin, grab my seat by the end on the back.
Okay, as long as you promise not to snore. I want to read a book on the way.
Come on, everyone, pick your seats. I want to make sure everyone is here. Thank you.
I'm so glad the weather is perfect for our adventure.
By the time when we get to the reef, the water will be warm enough to jump in.
I'm gonna dive in first. You see, I've got the guts. You care.
Yeah, right.
Well, you will be right over there with Mr. Nerd.
Yeah, why did he even come? I hope I don't get stuck in his cabin.
Why are you picking on him? He doesn't say much and he doesn't bother anyone.
Hey, Shaleen, chill out. What's wrong with you? They're only joking, jeez.
Joking? Calling names and making fun of kids is joking? You guys, stop being mean. We are on trip. Let's have some fun.
This is fun. Mr. Nerd is fun.
Have you seen how he dresses? And did you notice the outfit he had in today? It's embarrassing to be around him.
Embarrassing? I'd like to be me. He asked me on a date the other day in the hallway in front of everyone. I'll never live that down.
Oh yeah, like everyone can't wait to go out with you.
Shut up, Dion. I don't see you running over to sit by him on the bus.
I hardly know him.
He's a dork, a real loser. He doesn't have any friends.
Where does he live?
Who knows? No one really talks to him.
Getting off the bus to get something. I think he heard what everyone was saying.
Those kinds are always quiet.
I heard someone locked him in the bathroom the other day and he couldn't get out.
Get out of here.
When they heard him yelling for help, he was in the bathroom crying.
What's funny about that?
Yeah, I know. I hate it when they start telling tales about him.
Don't leave yet. One of the kids just got off the bus and went towards the trees.
According to the roll sheet, everybody's here.
Hey, look over by the trees. What's that lying in the ground?
It looks like a person.
It doesn't look like he's moving.
He has no tools. Look at that prescription bottle next to him. What is it? I think he took all of them. Someone call 911.
The bus driver called his radio. The ambulance is on the way. Please, get back. Come here.
Who is it?
He was that kid who just got off the bus. He pretty much kept to himself.
Mr. Nerd.
Oh dear, just move. Who cares about him anyway? This idiot gonna ruin our day.
I can't believe what a tragedy this is. Did you read the note he left in his pocket?
Yeah, it was awful. He said that he was tired of everyone making fun of him and that he had no friends and wanted to die. He also said to tell Lisa Pedersen that he was sorry for following her to school. But he was just hoping that if he meet her alone, she wouldn't be embarrassed and become his friend.
What was his name again?
You see, I can never remember.
It says here that his name was Chad Stevens, and he was in your first period class. You don't remember him?
I guess he was just one of those invisible kids. Nothing really special about him.
His records show that he was a bright kid until the last couple of years. He was even in the gifted program, but dropped out of it. Then his grades started to slide. I'm surprised no one ever sent him to talk to me. The sad part is that there are so many other kids out there just like him with the same kind of problems. I wish kids could understand that they are not alone, no matter what their problems are.
I wonder what the other kids thought about him. What was his name again?
Chad Stevens.
Have you met with his parents yet?
I think he lives with his uncle. Apparently, the uncle has made the funeral arrangements. Someone will represent the school. We have grief counselors here for students.
It is terrible.
We have grief counselors for students and teachers.
Man, can you believe what everyone is saying about the kid who overdosed near the bus?
Yeah, I heard he left a note saying that no one liked him.
What not? Maybe if he wasn't so goofy, he would have had more friends.
Stop being mean, Dion. He's dead.
Oh, come on, Dion. Did you even know his name? Did you even give him a chance?
Well, I don't hang out with that kind of crowd.
I feel badly because he was the kid following me. He just wanted a chance to talk to me without my friends around.
Now that I think about it, he did help me with my science project. I think he was even in my gifted class a few years ago.
And whenever anyone needed lunch money, he was the first to give it to them.
When someone stole my history book, he let me use his until I could get another one.
Yeah, I could remember when he insisted to give Dad a hand when we moved house next to his. That was really kind of him. I'm sorry I couldn't pay him back.
What was his name again?
Chad Stevens. I guess he felt not being liked was enough reason to kill himself.
We didn't even give him a chance. And now it's too late. We judge him without getting to know him.
Come on, buddies. Stop acting like saints. This is part of life.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it now. Those kind of people do that all the time to themselves.
What kind of people, Dion? You just said you didn't even know him.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, Dion, you're the one that was always picking on him on the halls.
Oh sure. What about Emily? She embarrassed him in front of people anytime she could.
Me? What about Jazz and Summer? They were always teasing him.
Listen to us, trying to blame each other. There's nothing we can do now except not let it happen again. I know I'm not going to judge people by first impressions ever again.
What do we do to stop this from happening again?
Exactly. That's the point. We must do something about it.
I always said, it's only joking. It really was, but it turned out to be beyond that. It's much more serious than I thought.
Yeah, it is serious. I'm sorry we realized that too late, but we can do something to save the next victim.
I guess we shouldn't judge people by what they look like or how they dress.
That's part of life. It can happen to anybody, but I'm not gonna let it happen to me.